I did 28 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, we can start now. The podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Episode 2 of the podcast. What the fuck?
Ding, 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 ding.
So delicious.
It is.
It's the fucking rainbow.
You see it's the fucking rainbow?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of hairs on here.
The coffee tastes like rainbows?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hello again.
Welcome to the podcast. The night shift.
I guess we should mention...
I'm like so excited again. Sorry.
I guess we should mention that, like, we're not posting all of this on one channel.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be your channel and my channel.
Alternating.
So, we're going to go my channel, and then it's going to be back on your channel.
Yeah. Because I don't think you necessarily feel this way, but I get too stressed out when I post when I post on multiple channels.
Yeah.
And, like,
oh, yeah.
I've never wanted to have more than one channel. Carter, I need you to stop. Sorry, my cat is being annoying.
Go on.
I get stressed out by the idea of having more than one channel, and we want to do a podcast. So we thought the easiest way would be to like do it on both of our channels. That way we're both reaching the audiences that we have, and also sharing audience. Most of our audience is the same people anyways, but like we're sharing audiences. Sorry, that was my phone. And then we can also put it on the podcast, like SoundCloud. So it's still reaching different platform, but it's not as stressful.
But if you want to see this all in one single place, it is our SoundCloud. So
yes,
don't stress.
Don't stress. But yeah, back and forth.
Feel blessed.
Also, sorry you can see the mic, but not really.
If you want to hear us.
If you want to hear us, you have to see it.
We need the mic.
You need to hear us. Do you want to be able to hear us, or do you want to not be able to hear us? Because I think you want to be able to hear us. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Today's episode.
I'm
sorry. Excuse me. I was just recently sick. So if I cough a lot in this, it's because I'm getting over. I'm sorry. My boss kept yelling at me today because she was like, "It sounds like it hurts." I was like, "It doesn't. Leave me alone."
Does it not?
No.
It sounds painful. It sounds like your throat sounds
annoying.
like pin needles.
It's annoying because it's like I want to like get something out of it, but I get no satisfaction. You know, you cough because there's
like
a tickle.
a sneeze.
Like you cough because there's a tickle, but it's like I can't get it out.
Wow.
So it's just like constant. I think I'm never going to be the same. Anyways, today's topic.
Our business meeting. Our topic today is like kind of the art process.
The art process.
Ding, ding, ding,
Our art
ding.
process.
The art process and like kind of like
We haven't talked much about this topic.
no.
Like we were like, oh my god, let's talk about the universe because that's all we want to talk about.
Yeah.
But like we haven't really discussed what we're going to even talk about.
We've never talked about that outside of anything,
Mm-mm.
really. We've never talked about like the difference in how we think of things, really.
I feel like we think very similarly.
Yeah, but I feel like we go about art differently.
Yes.
I would think so, especially with different types of art.
Mm-hmm. You're much more analytical, regardless.
Analytical.
Yeah.
I think I'm more critical.
Yeah.
I guess it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah. You're much more like, you like analyze it a lot more than I do.
I think
Which is not bad.
But it depends. Because with like painting and stuff, like
I can't paint.
with like actual like painting or like any types of like physical art I'm like making, I literally don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I make whatever.
I
I don't think about it.
What is your art process?
What is it?
Yeah. Like if you were to write a song, what's your process?
Oh shoot. I write music first.
Like guitar and like piano.
Yeah. I usually start with like a little.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Almost every single time.
Me too.
I have a little riff first, and then whatever that feeling like embodies is like normally synced up with my life most of the time. So I just kind of write whatever is happening important.
Are you usually like sitting in your room and you like pick up the guitar and you start playing something? You're like, oh, I like this, and then you like start.
Add words.
Or do you like think of something in your head and you're like, oh, that's an interesting like concept I want to write, or like you feel something super
I
emotional.
do worse when I do that.
Yeah?
When I have like an actual concept I want to go towards.
But if you have a concept that you want to write about, that's hard. Because then you're like, I need to write about this specifically.
Yes.
But is there ever a time where you get like a inspired by a line that you think of in your head, or like a certain word, and then you want to write?
I do that with poetry.
Okay.
With poetry, I'm definitely more inspired by actual words and like actual things and things around me. But with music, I feel like
it's hard to do that with music. I think it's different.
Yeah, but maybe not for some people. Maybe that's how some people write their music. But I definitely am not like that.
I feel like music is the most organic thing I create. Because I cannot make myself write music. I can be like, I want to write a poem about this, and I can try to do it, and I can mostly do it. But like with music, I cannot force music. It has to be like 100%.
I used to feel like that. Now I feel like I'm forcing it. Maybe it's because I don't feel like I have anything to like write about right now.
Musically.
That used to be all I ever made. Mm-hmm. I used to write songs all the time.
Maybe you're on a poetry kick.
Maybe. Although I haven't written a poem in a second either, though.
You're also doing like a lot of stuff right now, so like.
That's what we could talk about too, like creative blocks and stuff.
Fuck.
Well, what's your creative like process?
It usually just depends, but like most of the time, it's kind of just like journaling. It's like my form of journaling is like I feel overwhelmed with a certain feeling, or I feel underwhelmed, or I feel like, as this is so pretentious of it to even come out of my mouth, but like as an artist, I feel like we feel everything. Like, in overwhelming amounts, and it's hard to explain that to someone that doesn't create art. Even if you're not an artist, someone that doesn't create art.
We've talked about that.
Yeah, it's hard to explain it to someone because they cannot fathom it. They cannot understand it, and it's like I feel everything so intensely. Not to say other people don't, but it's like I just feel like everything that happens to me is so intense. So that's where most of my art comes from. Is just everything being so intense, and I'm like, fuck, I need to write a poem about it. Fuck, I need to write a song about it.
Also, though, creates creative block for me. Because I will feel something.
You feel too much, and you're like, I don't have enough words to describe this.
I dig myself so deep into a feeling that I don't even know what's what anymore. Like, I don't even know anything but that feeling. And it's like, I have no comparisons, and I have no, like, what's the word?
You can't explain it.
I have no control feeling, you know what I mean? To, like, go from. And it's like... complicated.
That's funny because that ties into our last podcast about the universe. We both are loving a human, and at the same time we both felt these undeniably overwhelming feelings, and neither of us, it had been going on for like a month, not a month, a couple weeks, 3 weeks,
probably 3 weeks straight that we were like nonstop with each other talking about it,
and we both had not written a single song about these people, and that's like all we do is write music. And we both were in this block of like our minds couldn't even comprehend what we were feeling because it was so much, and like the feeling was almost like too good and too bad and too much and too everything to be able to like have words. Like words don't exist in the human language.
Like we sat down at the piano, like I started playing something, and then we started like adding words, and we were like, oh my god.
We did write a song about it. It just doesn't
it doesn't feel right at all.
It feels right, but not about them.
It's so weird.
Like,
why is that? I don't... Like, that's why, like, the things that I feel most passionate about, I don't know how to even... I can't have words for
But I
that.
can write poetry about her. And it kind of hits home. Like the poems I read to you last night.
I haven't tried to write a poem about... I haven't tried. Also, I just haven't read poetry. Like, well, actually, you know what? I did kind of write something. It's very short. I read it to you. It's very short.
We can't talk about this again.
We can't
just
start. We can't start. We're gonna not stop.
We won't be able to stop.
For your sake, we will move on.
I feel like we should talk about creative processes.
How do you... What?
No, continue.
How do you get out of a rut? Have you ever had, like, a music block? Because you said it comes so naturally.
I do all the time, but I don't feel like it's ever a rut because I don't feel like I'm like, oh, I haven't written a song in like 4 days. I'm like in a rut, or like I need to write. I don't ever feel forced to have to write a song, you know?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I ever am like, oh, I haven't written a song in a while. I need to write a song. So I don't feel like I ever put the pressure on myself to be in a rut. Because if I haven't written in 3 weeks, I'm not like, what are you doing? I'm just like, I haven't felt like I need to write in 3 weeks.
See, I don't do that either. I just think
Is it more that you want to write and you can't?
Sometimes. I think it's more like I'm mad with myself.
I swear if I cough one more time, I'm so sorry. I know it's loud.
I think I'm just frustrated with myself with the fact that, like, why can't I write about this feeling that I have? Mm-hmm. Like, I used to be able to do it so easily, and it used to come so frequently to me that, like, I now get angry. Not really angry with myself, but more, like, stuck. Because I'm like, why can't I write about this feeling that I feel so passionate about? And I don't know. Now it frustrates me more than anything. That's why, I don't know, I like to write poetry more because for some reason it's easier. Which is weird because, I mean, music is just a form of poetry.
Bitch, that's true. Poetry is a lot.
But they're so different.
Poetry is a lot easier for me to write as well. Mm-hmm. There's less, not that there's less to it.
It feels like there's less pressure. And there's so, and there's no limits. And there's no limits with music either, but with poetry, it just feels boundless completely.
It's like, there's, not that there's less to poetry in a negative way, but there's less to poetry.
There is, yeah.
With music, you're combining sounds and words. Poetry is just words.
Yeah. It always feels like there's more structure with music. Mm-hmm. When there really shouldn't have to be. Music is just as boundless as poetry, but it's a lot,
sometimes it's
easier.
Harder to put the two things together.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas poetry, you're not having to worry about putting two things together, at least for me.
And I feel worried with music and stuff to, like, there have to be this flow and there have to be this, like...
And sometimes with music, you want it to sound how you feel. And
sometimes I was just about to say
it doesn't sound how you feel, but with poetry, you can put...
What's interesting is, like, through poetry, you evoke those feelings that you want through visuals. But, like, through music, you're creating that sense.
The sound.
You're creating that sound that you want to create, and it's so much harder to do.
Yeah, because sometimes you can have, like, the fucking sad song, and it sounds happy, and you're like, this is not what I want.
Fuck, this isn't right.
And then you're, like, play a minor, and it still sounds happy, and you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
What is this devil? The devil minor.
A devil.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
I feel like, what is your process for videos in comparison to the...
Completely different. Nothing like anything else.
Really?
I feel like with video...
You've never done, like, a long-term, like, hardcore...
Which is weird.
Project, though.
No, I haven't. And I want to. I want to get started on one, like, next month.
Zoe has an amazing... Have we talked about it before?
No.
Zoe has an amazing short film. She has a script written. And you wrote it so long ago.
Let me say... I don't remember. I think I usually get inspired by music for my videos. This one was solely inspired by a song. Like, I think it's even titled the same thing as the song that it was inspired by. And I incorporated it into the story. And it's like, I started writing it when I first found this song and this artist that wrote the song. And that was like, I started writing it like junior year.
Yeah.
Beginning of junior year.
Last year.
Junior year. Yeah.
So it was
2015 that I started it.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And
I stopped writing it because I just got blocked and I didn't know what else to do with it, and then I came back.
Yeah, because I remember you started and you didn't write for a long time.
Yeah.
Like.
And you were always asking me, like, are you done? I was like, no, I can't. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, because you didn't write for, like, a whole summer, I remember. But it's so good, and I want you to create it because you've never done something, like, hardcore, like, a lot of preparation.
I know.
Did someone just firework? Or is that a bomb?
Probably a bomb, but we'll move on.
Anyways, and I really want to do it because you've seen my creative process to an extent with more mesh and such.
Do
and
you
would like to see yours. Okay. Firework, I hope.
We'll move on. Do you think you feel like you get more inspired when you're around other creators or by yourself?
That's an impossible feat. Because there's not like a time. Sorry. There's no time, like there's no limits on inspiration or no time I feel more inspired. You know? Because like...
Yeah, like is there a time where you feel like you think of ideas best?
No.
Because I just watched Savannah Brown. I watched her video that she literally just uploaded like yesterday or something, where she was talking about writing and like she did a Q&A. Yeah. And someone asked her when she feels when most of her ideas come to her. And she said like when she's falling asleep. And she goes, I think I used to feel like that, but now, like, no, I don't think of anything. I just go to sleep.
Ideas come to me in every facet. Like, it doesn't matter where I am. It doesn't matter who I'm with. Something will come to me if it's going to come to me.
I get inspired by pictures. A lot of it.
I get inspired by everything. I get inspired by, like, majority of, like, my short films and stuff that I have in my head or, like, ideas. I get that visually.
Where do you feel like most of your visuals are inspired by?
I see things in people. Like, I'll see characteristics in people that I'm like, I want to capture that. Or I see places. I see my aesthetic in real life. And I'm like, I want to film that. I want that to come to life. Or I see things that I find visually aesthetic on Tumblr or something. And I'm like, I need this in a short film. But also... a lot for short films specifically, my inspiration comes from music because I hear songs. For example, in Warmish, I heard this was before I think I even had the script finished for Warmish, and I heard Rusty's cover of Neptune. Yeah, and I heard it, and I saw the entire car scene exactly how it is in my head. That's all I could see. I heard it, the rain in the background, and that's why I was like,
isn't that crazy how that happens in our brain?
But, like that's why I was like, it has to be raining. We have to film it when it's raining. They have to have glitter on their face. I heard the song and I heard everything that happened with it.
That's
so it's like I get inspired by anything and everything. Like, regardless if I had been with you and I heard the song, I probably still would have thought the same thing, you know?
Yeah. I think I'm trying to draw more from, like, my own experiences. And, like, let that create... Like, when I was sitting in your kitchen, and I was just waiting for... What? Someone's got to be doing fireworks. I was sitting in Braxy's kitchen.
I don't have a kitchen.
I was sitting in Braxy's kitchen.
Zoe thinks that I'm getting... Never mind.
What?
I was going to say, you think I'm going to tell the person I love that in my kitchen. That's where you see it.
Yes.
That's your inspiration. You see it in my kitchen.
Why do I see it in your kitchen?
I don't know. That's a good example of just sometimes you see things.
Sometimes you see things.
Can't help it.
Weird.
Anyways.
I was sitting in Braxy's kitchen and I'm just going to tell the whole story.
Okay.
Even though it's going to spoil for something in the future. Either way. Not really, though.
I mean, in the future.
She didn't know what I'm talking about. Let me go on. So I was sitting there waiting for popcorn.
Oh! Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
And this...
I feel like I need to face you. I keep, like, turning...
Every time I tell a story, I feel like I have to go like this, but I mean, whatever.
Anyways. Whatever.
I had holes in my face. Like, special effects. Holes in my face. And I was waiting for the popcorn.
There were special effects? I thought you just had holes in your face.
Special effects makeup on my face. I had holes on my face.
I swear.
There better be fireworks outside, or I swear to God.
I'm trying to film a podcast in here.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Bet. Anyway,
Sorry.
I was waiting for popcorn and I held holes in my face. And I was thinking, this is really weird. And I was just staring at myself in the reflection of the microwave. And Braxy's cat was, like, meowing at me. And I was just like...
As she does.
Wow. I was just thinking, if somebody saw me right now with no context, what would they think was happening? Like, it was just a funny moment. And I was thinking, this would be funny for the beginning to a short film. Mm-hmm. And then I told Braxy about that, and now we have a whole story.
We sat on the edge of my couch and literally created a whole plot.
Now we have a whole story for that one visual moment that was just happening.
That like is the perfect example of for short films, because it's not the same with music, it's not the same with poetry.
Right.
For short films and music videos and anything else, that's how I get my ideas. I just draw from random shit like that.
Yeah, but it's weird because some, like, writers, like, for music and stuff, some songwriters are so literal when they write that they would write a song about that, literally, like that.
Oh, like, I was standing in the kitchen and I saw my reflection.
It's like, I can't write like that. I feel like I write more abstract, and I can't take from experiences in that way.
Go, 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 go. My dog is sitting here and she won't get out of my face. I'm not. Yeah, I can't be literal in my songs. Like
I've tried to write songs literal.
The perfect example of that is Malibu.
Yeah.
I've never been to
you know the front bottoms?
Yeah.
They're the definition of literal.
Yeah.
Like they write about experiences and stories that they've gone through, and it's you feel like you're being taken along with the story.
People that write songs that are literal, like I walked. Like, yeah, say them, like, use, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't understand. That, like, say, like, I walked into this place, or, like, I did this. I can't say that in songs. I only talk about my mental and, like, emotional and, like, comparisons, like, similes.
I feel like they're more, like, poetic authors than they are songwriters.
Front bottoms?
Like, anyone who writes so literal like that, I feel like they're authors.
Yeah. Like, both of our songs are, like, really, really abstract, really, really, like,
which is just easy. It's just easy. It's just how our brains work.
You ripped my flesh off my bones. Like, that kind of, like, my veins are colored purple.
Yeah.
Like,
whatever
really?
That means.
Yeah.
But it's just the way our brains take feelings, and, like, it's how our brains, like, turn feelings into emotions. Mm-hmm. That's feelings and emotions are the same thing.
I mean, my feelings into words, into emotions. I emote the way.
What about like drawing and like painting and stuff?
No.
But you paint and like do fun stuff.
I journal.
What?
It's gotta be fireworks.
It's gotta be. But you have a like art journal that you like paint and stuff.
But it's different.
How do you see? Okay, just for example, we were sitting in your room last night, and you had like some armbands, and you were gonna keep them for like memories or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And you set them on the paper, and then you go, I know what I'm gonna do. Like, what did you see in your head? How did that come to you? What did you think of?
That's funny, because that is the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
But that was like with the help of you, because you spurred it in my brain.
I sat there. I didn't say shit.
You said, I opened it, and I said, I have these 2 wristbands from when we went with Sarah, and we went to the fair, and then we went to the Renaissance Fair. We went to 2 fairs, and I held both of them, and I had a blank page, 2 blank pages in front of me, and you said, I spread them apart, and you pushed them further, and you said, you should write about the things.
I did say that.
And I looked at the page, and I pushed them both to the far sides of the page, and I literally saw like journal entries of like the 2 days next to each other in the middle, and like triangles across the top and like squiggles across the bottom.
Right.
So I just saw like little doodles and like the words.
You just saw it.
Yeah.
I feel like
it wasn't like something magical. I was just like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted.
Because I have an art journal sketchbook thing too.
Yeah.
And I feel like we had like a sketchbook for school, so we were given topics. Mm-hmm. So I feel like first of all that was inspiring to like, and it like had my brain did things when I was given a topic. Yeah. And so, but I feel like I get inspired just by objects too. Like I like doing like magazine cutouts and stuff. It's so fun.
That's why I
love doing
that
those.
Weird Cameron Dallas magazine in my room because I cut out of it.
I love cutting out of magazines. So inspiring. I like really like.
You're good at like scrapbooky journal stuff though. Like I'm not as good as you.
You know, but it's fun. It's so fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but it doesn't mean I'm good at it. I just do it so I can look at it, memories.
Mm-hmm. I wish I could draw.
Oh, me too.
I don't suck at drawing. I feel like I can draw if I really try. But I don't enjoy it. It kind of drives me crazy.
It stresses me out because I'm like, why am I not good?
I think I just stress out because I wish I was better, like proportionately better at it. Like I've mostly drawn portraits of people, and it's like it sucks every time.
I drew a picture of a mouth one time, and that was the best thing I've ever drawn. And I'll never draw anything well again.
I drew like a 3D sphere.
I have a picture of that naked lady on my corkboard thingy. It's not a corkboard.
I know you're
my
talking
wall.
about.
But that's like, whatever.
It's fun. I wish I could. I think. I'm thinking about, actually, if this is going to lead me to our midnight snack or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to say.
We can do it now.
Okay. What's our time?
2 minutes. So
okay.
Perfect timing.
Snack for thought.
Food for thought. Midnight snack.
Midnight snack. Snack for thought.
Okay, no, we're going to stop right now, and we're going to switch to SD cards. That's what we're going to have to do every podcast. So we'll be back with
midnight snack. Ignore the cut. What I was going to say was, with, like, actual painting and stuff, I feel like finding your own style and, like, finding your own niche is hard to do because so many, like, artists are so critical of themselves that they don't even let themselves... What?
I said it's pronounced niche.
Niche? Niche.
Your niche.
Niche.
Your niche.
It's not niche. Who says niche?
Everyone.
No one says niche. Anyway. What was I saying?
You were saying...
Oh. So many artists are so critical of themselves that they don't even let themselves, like, expand and find their own niche or art style because they want to just be good.
Oh. I relate to that. That's scary.
I know, because what I was thinking is that's basically my midnight snack. I was going to say that, like, every artist...
so true.
Every artist just wants to be able to be the kind of artist that will take risks and just do whatever they want and feel like they're creating with no limits.
But that's hard.
But it's hard to do because we think too much about what we're making.
Yeah.
Because every time I sit down and I want to, like, paint something or I want to make something really pretty, I have it in my head and then I'm like, oh, I'm not even going to put, like, I don't even want to make it this certain way. I just want to make it how I want to see it. And it's not that you have to be good to make it your own. Mm-hmm. It's just that's what makes it hard because we want to make it our own, but it's hard to do because we put limits on ourselves.
Yeah, and you want to be good.
Yeah,
you want other people to understand it and, like, appreciate it. And
yeah, because when I look at, like, you can look up a picture of a sunset. There's so many different ways to paint a sunset, and so many different ways to, like, make it abstract. Or some people are so real. It's very realism type of sunset, and, like, I wish I knew how to make it my own like that.
That's like...
And I feel like that's where a lot of people get stuck and, like, stop themselves.
Yeah, because it's like...
I mean, I do that too.
It's hard to, like... Okay, with your sketchbook thing that you did at school, they gave you prompts, they gave you things. So you were doing things that you don't normally do.
Right.
That you are expanding on, like, something you wouldn't normally do yourself. Whereas, like, okay, all art I create... Unless I push myself and I make myself create something I wouldn't normally make, I'm just, like, staying in my brain boundary. Yeah. And I'm not pushing myself to exceed what I can do.
Or make something you've never seen before.
Yeah. And with that, I can't get better. So I always, like, okay, that's, like, we wrote poetry, and I was like, I don't write short poems. And that's something I want to get better at. So I've been trying to write short poetry. But then you also struggle with the fact that, like, you're trying to do something different that you don't do. And even if you have to push yourself and no one else is pushing you, you have to do it. But then you also worry that, is it good? Like, I'm pushing myself to unfamiliar territory, and do I suck at it?
Yeah. We all wish to be effortless, basically. Mm-hmm. We all wish to just effortlessly be like this
good
came
at
to
it.
me. Like, with short poems, like, we've been talking about, like, how we have... Like, by nature, you write shorter poems. Is that what you said? Or you
I write long poems.
Yeah, you do. I write long poems, too.
We both write long poems. And
I'm like, I want to write shorter, and I want to just, like, have an idea be enough. Yeah. Have a thought be enough. I never feel like it is enough.
I want to be able to say 3 lines that make you question everything.
Yeah. Like, how do people
But no,
do that?
I have to say 47.
Yeah.
I need to tell you my life story before I can make you question it.
And it's like, we wish to, like I said, just effortlessly exude the things that we wish we were.
Yeah.
And it's impossible.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, sometimes...
But we could do that if we didn't limit ourselves.
Don't limit yourself. rule number 1.
Limits don't even exist.
The limit does not exist.
They don't.
Oh my god, Mean Girls teaching us everything.
That was the meaning of life.
Is that your food for thought? Just that idea?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do you have a midnight snack?
My midnight snack was literally gonna be the song The Emotion by Born. Because that is my song right now. That is my
The emotion
inside of me.
What you looking for? That song is so good.
It's so good, and that is my song right now. And like, I've liked the song.
It's very apparent, actually, to what we're talking about, in a way.
Yeah, and I loved the song, but for whatever reason, I was on my way home from work, and the song played on my Spotify, and it just like touched me in a way I hadn't touched me before when I had listened to it. And I've listened to it like 37 times on repeat today, and I learned it. I taught myself how to play on the piano and by ear, and just like learned on the guitar. I'm obsessed with it today in particular. So it struck a chord with my creative thing, and it has inspired me to create. Like, which is funny, creative
That's
processes.
what makes me, like, it's almost like when you see, like, someone productive, you're like, instead of letting it make you think, wow, I'm so unproductive, you think, I want to be that.
Yeah.
So it makes you feel more productive. That's what I feel like with artists most of the time, or any type of creator.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're creating something beautiful, and now I want to, they inspire
create
me to,
something
like,
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's, I listened to that song, and I came downstairs, and I played, I was like, I need that song on the piano. And I saw, like, this woman, like, I don't know, I saw something in my head. I don't even know what the fuck I saw. But then it made me write piano chords to another song. So, like, it already
That's what I was about to say,
inspired
actually.
me.
With, like, I've noticed that, like, throughout my, like, music taste life, like, I found that the music that I write is very, like, it coincides a lot with the music that I'm listening to at the moment. And it's like, wow. Because, like, we're inspired by fucking everything.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Because mine is not.
I feel like, because there was a time when I was listening to Courtney Barnett a lot, and I felt like my style, like,
was like that.
Felt like that, but it was my own. It was like my own version of her style, and that's what I feel like I do that a lot with music mostly, but with everything else. Poetry, I've seen that once or twice, but music, I feel like I take a lot from the people I listen to.
The only thing that has ever happened to me with is Dodie, because I've always wrote really like belty, loud, like charismatic, like intense types of music, and the first Dodie song I ever listened to that like struck me was She, and I learned how to play it on the guitar, and when I sang it, I would like just sing it by my lonesome, and when I sang it, I would do like how I sing, but it was too belty, it was too much. And the song is so soft, I had to teach myself to sing soft, not because I was trying to mimic Dodie, but because the song called for, like,
softness.
Purity.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it called for, and I had to teach, literally practicing that song and, like, singing that song and, like, just playing that. Remember when I used to play that song every single day on the guitar?
Yeah.
Doing that taught me how to be soft, and my music is so much softer nowadays than it ever used to be, because I took the time to learn that. And my music is so soft now. And I don't know if that's just because I've, like, molded as a person and I'm different, which is probably very true. But ever since I learned how to be soft, almost all my music is so much, like, daintier seeming.
We just take from everything.
Man, fuck.
And it affects us.
My music is a lot more, like...
The only thing that I feel like I create that feels 100% me and, like, 100% original... Like, music is obviously so original. All my music I write. But, like...
No, you don't. Someone writes it for you.
No. I have a ghostwriter. My managers. My agents.
Fake. You're a phony.
No, the only thing I feel like I write that is so completely original is my sketchbooks and stuff.
Really?
I feel like when I make that, I am 100% me.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't feel that way with, like...
I feel that way with my music and poetry. I think I just feel like I don't force anything, first off. But the least forced thing that I feel like I make is my, like, sketchbook.
That's awesome.
Because I feel like I'm physically making something, and it always feels right.
That's awesome.
I've never made something physically like that, and it felt wrong. Like,
I feel the opposite. Every time I make something, it feels wrong.
Every
time I touch something in my journal, I'm like, fuck, this ugly.
And I, like, with music and stuff, I'm way too critical over the stuff I write.
We need to, like, take a day trip in each other's shoes.
Shit.
So, like, you can feel the way I feel about music, and I can feel the way you feel about journals.
We should just do that with every artist we meet.
Oh my.
What was I gonna say?
I just don't know.
Oh, something about video. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's funny, though, because my video process and my poetry music process are fucking flipped. They're so different. They're polar opposites. Like, well, I guess my video process in general is different from my professionalism video process. Because, like, filming Warmish is so different than filming any other video I film.
Right.
Like, well, obviously.
Different.
But
yeah.
even so.
That takes planning and schedule and location.
Exactly. But even so, every video I take is less organic. Video filming is never as organic to me as poetry and songwriting. The ideas are organic, and why I want to make it was organic, but the actual filming of it is never organic because I always have such a solid idea. Whereas with poetry and songwriting, it just comes.
Right. Interesting.
So they're like...
That's so true.
Huh. Because, like, with the video, I'm like, this is how I want it to look beforehand. And then I start, filming it, and that's how I have an idea. With the song, I'm not like, oh, I want this song to sound like this beforehand. It just starts happening.
Well, I haven't filmed a video in 4 months, so.
I know, you fucking suck.
And I haven't even filmed, like, my videos are, like, I don't have a theme or a style or any way that I do it, which
is lit. I love that. I love that. I love that. Should I say it again? I love it.
But I know what I want to make.
What do you want?
Not what I want, but, like, the style or the,
Do you want a theme? Do you want a style?
Not a theme, really. More of, like...
Like the signature zone?
Yeah. Don't know.
Like what?
I can't explain it. I can only see it and feel it. But I don't know what made me think of that.
What I said?
Oh, yeah. The videos. Because, like, I don't just sit down and talk videos. So the only thing I ever, like, can compare is, like, professional video things that I would do at school.
You have occasionally. You did a book video where you sat and talked to the camera. You did warm video that you sat and talked to the camera.
Yeah, but...
You don't make videos that much. You have, like, 50 videos on your channel.
I know.
I feel like you're such, like, you make so many videos all the time, and you're always making, and you have, like, your channel's, like, 3,000 videos, but you literally, like, I've seen all your videos 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't make enough.
Because I stopped.
I want you to stop! Not during the podcast.
I would stop making videos, but when I would get into, like, a video mood, I would make a ton of videos.
But you didn't post half of them.
Well, yeah. I don't ever post my videos.
I know.
But I would get to where I would get in a mood and I would, like, make a lot. And there was a time, like, a couple months ago when I was filming everything.
But we don't get to see any of it.
I know.
I want to see
I'm making a video this weekend.
Are you going to post it?
Yes, I intend on posting it.
Tell them that.
This is going up tomorrow. I'm posting a video this weekend. 100%.
She said it, folks.
Well, I really want to.
Okay. I'm posting a Renaissance video.
Oh?
Go subscribe to my channel.
See, like, those videos are so different, like, creative processly, because they just, like, vlogs like that and, like, what?
I said unsubscribe to Zoe.
Oh, I did not hear you.
I'm kidding. No, that's alright. What's so different? My Renaissance videos?
No, like, vlogs like that.
Oh, yeah. Those are just fun and
Those are
poopy.
just film.
Those are just for shits and giggles.
Kegels.
Yeah. Kegel exercises. Yeah, those are easy.
Yeah.
That's like my live
journal.
That's my live journaling.
When we were in the car, you had your camera, and then I was like, are you going to get your camera? You go, no, I don't feel like it.
Yeah, but that's not because it was hard. It's because I didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
It takes energy.
That's what I was
It
like
is hard.
For a while.
I don't know why I said it's hard.
It can be hard.
It can be hard. It's because I also had the wrong lens. Let's not blame it all on me. I had my 50. I needed my 1855. Is that what it is? Yeah.
1855. I just want to be a part of something big.
Oh. Can that be a poem? Because I relate.
Done. It's a poem.
They don't know.
I know. I was gonna say it, and then I didn't, and then
we both.
They don't know.
Thought it at the same exact time. Because
I can't wait to watch that backward. Should we say it?
I almost said it out loud too. I was like, "That's gonna be." And then
I know. I almost did too. Should we say it? No.
No.
I'm excited now.
Now they know. They totally know.
No, they don't know what it is.
You don't know.
They don't know what it is.
No.
Someone's gonna guess in the comments.
Not enough people comment.
People still have brains and can guess it though. They won't know. Why aren't we saying it though?
It's unexpected. We want it to happen by the end of this
year. I didn't know you were gonna say it. So it's like we could say it.
We could. But I think it should be a surprise.
It's something that's happening
by the end
underlying every other big thing we're doing.
What's the other big stuff we're doing?
I mean, not other big stuff, but other things that we want to make.
Okay, yeah, true.
Like,
it's something
I want you to help me with Small Poppies.
That's a short film.
Oh yeah, that's my short film. It's called Small Poppies. And we gotta stop. We gotta stop.
Just stop.
We gotta start.
Be done.
We gotta keep talking about the other thing we want to make. We gotta stop talking about things that only you and I can talk about.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I forget. I get distracted.
Oh fuck.
We talk about things that people can relate to.
I feel like people can relate.
Mm-hmm.
Just get excited. Get hyped.
Get excited with us.
If
we
you
have
like
something, we have exciting things.
If you like me and Zoe, then stick around because we got a lot of stuff in store. Zoe's done with school now. She's a free woman. We've got.
I graduated 2 days ago.
God. I think that's gonna help your creative process. School being done.
Okay, I was gonna mention. That's another part I was saying about like the limits. Like we put these limits on ourselves. Mm-hmm. I had this whole conversation
was a limit
with somebody the other day about like I can't even like let my brain expand because I'm in school. I don't have time. Even though I have all the time, I really do. Anytime I'm not in school, I have time.
Mm-hmm.
But there was this like invisible fucking wall in front of me that like wouldn't let me continue. Mm-hmm. And I was putting that there.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't let me continue unless I was out of school. And it's just like I kept telling myself that. It was just an excuse.
Like even on the weekends, you're like, I can't.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have time. Even though I have time. I really did. It was just like...
It's too much. It's overwhelming. There's a lot.
There's limits. And if there aren't limits, but there's invisible limits.
It feels like there are.
Yeah, and it felt like I was like, if I were doing something, if I started to make something, I didn't feel productive. I felt like stressed and tense because... Yeah. I thought, I don't have time for this right now. Yeah. And that's what happened with all my videos. And I hated all of them because I was so tense and stressed about all the videos. Yeah. And so I didn't make them in the natural or organic way that they should have been made, which was not stressed out. And now I'm not. And I have all the time in the world. And I feel
amazed.
And I feel like I can let all these ideas happen. And we had this conversation the other day about... We were, like, blowing our own minds up because we were like, we can do anything in the world.
Oh, my God, in my kitchen, when we were like, we literally can do whatever we want.
We can do whatever we want. If we make it happen for ourselves, we can make it happen.
Zoe
like, traveling especially, that's what we talk about a lot.
Especially. Zoe and I think this flows right into the theme of our creative process because I think a lot of our creative process is that everything touches us and everything inspires us. We feel so deeply that everything we do, we want to create something for. I don't think there's anything in my life that I don't want to create some type of art for. Like, I don't think if something happens to me, I want to write a song about it, or I want to make a video about it, or I want to write a poem about it. Like, we want to create art about everything. So Zoe and I, she's graduated now, and we really want to do a lot of traveling, and we want to make a lot of videos and like scrapbooks, and I can't imagine all the things and songs and poems that will come out of that and those experiences.
It's so exciting.
Like anything we do. I think the first trip we're gonna take is Chattanooga. So honestly, in the next couple months, you guys could probably look forward to that happening.
I want to make videos for a lot of June.
Yeah. And we're going to a concert this weekend together.
That's my next video. That's what I said.
I'm gonna probably film that too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
I'm getting tattooed this weekend too.
Oh my god.
And I want to have that also part of the vlog too. Of the concert.
Zoe's getting her first tattoo. Me and Zoe are gonna get matching tattoos.
Are we sure? I'm sure.
Do you know?
I'm sure. I just don't know if I want it on my finger.
You don't have to get it on your finger. Just get it like here.
We want a little star.
Get it like here.
That's kind of cute. I'm very weird about spots though because like I have so many ideas and also this came
just
to me.
Get it here.
Oh my god, I have 2 ideas.
Just get it here.
That's kind of cute.
That would actually be kind of cute.
I can see it there. Or maybe here. Or maybe where your coffee is.
That would be cute,
like
though.
This.
That would be cute.
I want to get it there.
Are you going to get it there?
I think I want to.
And I'm going to get it here?
Yeah. I have 2 tattoos.
Sorry, we're getting star tattoos. Did we say that?
Yeah, I said we're getting stars.
We're going to get matching stars.
For, like, to represent us.
Because the universe.
Also the universe, because that's something we feel a lot about. Mm-hmm. I want that, but I think I want it filled in.
Black,
yeah. Right
do
here.
it.
I'm going to do that.
I'm going to get blank.
That's cute.
On my finger.
It'll be cute because they're different but the same.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be cool. Okay, I have 2 tattoo ideas I want to tell you about.
Okay.
I want to get Love Grows Here.
I was okay and then I thought about it and it was cuter.
I don't know. Love Grows Here. Maybe a little flower next to it or something. I don't know. Also, my other idea. I was inspired by another girl. She got 3 little dots, and they meant the sun, the moon, and the truth. And the reason she got those 3 things, because those are the 3 things that, like, eventually will show themselves. Will always eventually show themselves. The sun, the moon, and the truth. And I was like, oh my god, that hit so hard. And I was like, I have to do that concept or something. I don't want the same thing, but I want that concept somewhere on me because that's so cool. And I think I want 3 circles, like all intertwining, like a this and then this,
like the compare contrast.
Yeah,
but
like 3 of them. Or I want just 3 circles next to each other, but I think I want them all touching, so like overlapping each other in some way.
That'd be so cool.
And I think I want it right here.
I'm getting fate
on
my motherfucking neck.
Fate on your fucking neck.
I feel like my hair goes down really far though.
Yeah, how will you show it? You'll just have to like walk around like this.
Oh, I don't care if other people see it. I meant like my hairline goes back really far. Like that girl's hairline goes.
Oh, you mean your hairline?
Yeah. So it's gonna be like low on my neck. I want to get my naked woman tattoo.
Please do that soon, like before the end of June. You should do it. Oh my god, because you want to show it for like at the pool.
At the pool.
Because you can have
a naked lady. Oh. I wear one pieces.
Get the one piece that like goes like this.
Like slits all the way down the
side.
Yeah. I want to get something that says love too because I'm obsessed with love. I love love.
Love grows here.
I really want to get life imitates art.
Oh my god. I think you should get that right here. So hard. I feel like you should get that right here. And have it in that font that's like, is it 70s? I feel like it's 70s font. It's like, or it's actually 60s type of font. It's like
really
like that
twisty.
Groovy. You want to like, do you want to like?
I want it like cursive-y twist. Like,
you should see if I could draw you something because I do Devin's tattoo.
Yes.
I could try. Life imitates art. Mm. So you want it cursive?
Like really, like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think it would be really cool.
I want Love Grows Here really bad. I don't know where I want that.
Should I just get faggot tattooed on me somewhere?
Yeah.
I really want something on my shoulder now too, though. Like I want something here.
Like what?
Like in my.
For a long time, I wanted to get an octopus on my back.
Stevie has that.
I wanted who?
Allie and Stevie. She has an octopus.
Wait, in that spot?
Yeah, on her
Whoa!
back.
Really cool. I want one here, and I wanted the tentacles to like wrap around to my shoulder.
That'd be really cool.
But
that's big though, and yours tiny.
Well, I want it like not big, but like tiny, and like delicate, and like really, it'd be really specific. It'd have to be like a really specific type of style, and I feel like that's a hard thing to like come across, like the type of artist that could do it for me. But
I did have a coffee cup on me, so like. I'm ready for all things.
I want to explain what I'm getting. I'm getting...
Oh, yeah, you never even said your actual
Yeah, I know. On Saturday, I'm getting a dagger right here. It's all in...
So excited.
Yeah, it's going to all be in red ink, too. I'm so excited. And it's like a super simple design. I was just going to get the outline, but I was also like really open to any type of style because I really just want the meaning and the concept and a pretty picture for it.
It's going to look so fucking good.
But now I might be having shading and stuff in it too, which is fine.
It's going to look
I'm really, really excited.
Good.
I'm just worried that my arm is too small and it's going to look weird.
Well, he's going to put it on you.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, he can take it off and do it again.
Yeah, and just like shrink it a little.
Yeah, and you're not going to settle. You're going to be like,
don't let me settle either, unless I'm like 100% I want to do it.
Won't.
Because...
That's because, when I told my tattoo guy, I was like, this is what I want. He, like, drew it weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, I want an exact replica of my drawing that I drew.
Because, like, I feel like when you're with a tattoo artist...
you get nervous.
My mom was telling me this. You get in a trance, it's like... That's fine.
You're like,
that's fine. Yeah, because you get excited about it, but then you really think, like, I don't really think I want
it's also hard not to be, like, pushy.
Yeah. You don't want to feel rude.
Yeah.
But
it's your body.
You can't not feel it. It's hard to not feel like that. Yeah. But you have to be firm. To be this is what I want. I'm an independent woman. Is what I want on my body.
That'd be okay. If I had a coffee cup, a star, life imitates art.
You are so you.
And a naked woman.
Oh my god.
And eat a dick. Literally, that does not nothing describes me more. And then you're gonna have that.
My dagger.
Anam Cara.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Anam Cara.
Anam Cara.
What are some other things I want? I want the love grows here. I want a magnolia flower somewhere. I want 2 hearts right here for my parents. I want ivy on my ribs.
It's also you.
Yours is also you. Oh my god.
Weird.
Oh my god. I'm so excited.
I love the love grows here.
I don't know where I want that. That'd be kind of cute right here.
On your collar. Oh, and fate on the back of my neck.
Fuck.
I forgot.
I have like a notes thing in my phone. Oh, and the circles.
I really want to get 98 tattooed on me.
Put like
in
the
a circle.
C? Yeah. Oh. I want something. Oh, my Jupiter too. I want to get Jupiter.
You have to get that. You're gonna get it.
I think the first place I wanted it was right here. And I don't know how I feel about that.
I like it more on the top of your thigh.
The top of my thigh?
Yeah.
Like the front?
Yeah.
Whoa. People who can rock thigh tattoos
when you wear
shorts,
like you can see
badass.
It. You could. It'd be like a little colored.
I don't know.
No, it has to be colored. That's all I see is like fucking Jupiter.
Red and black.
Oh my god, Zoe. It would look so good.
Dude, I was about to say I want something in a circle, but then I realized that's what made me think of Jupiter. I also mentioned the idea that everywhere we go, we want to go to a lot of places. Mm-hmm. We should get like a small little tattoo everywhere we go. Everywhere that we go that is impactful. You know, like not Chattanooga. We don't have to get a tattoo in Chattanooga. Like if we go to Paris, like we were talking about.
What the fuck would we get in Paris? A picture of a baguette. Just piece of bread.
Just a fucking croissant. Mustache. That'd be a cute tattoo. That's a cute friendship tattoo. A croissant and a baguette. Oh my god.
Aww.
Friendship.
Aw.
Oh, it's almost over.
I'm not done talking.
I'm not done talking.
I have so much to say. I guess this is over for this podcast.
We're almost done. We got like 5 minutes left.
No, we don't. We have a minute.
Oh my god. Okay, oh my gosh. This is the first video I've uploaded on my channel in like 5 months.
Are you excited?
I'm really excited.
It's the podcast.
It's the podcast. It's the podcast.
Podcast.
Oh, episode 2. Done. That was an awful... Yeah. It's over. I feel like we just ended it so...
Well...
Nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do about it now. Bye, guys.
I guess we'll see you the 15th of June. Right?
Yeah. Bye. See you on my channel.
Is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea.